Well, greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to today's second half. Before we get into it, a couple links. As you know, I rely on Patreon, PayPal, and my merch to help the channel to continue to grow and go. The links to Patreon and PayPal are in the description below. My merch is displayed directly under this video. Also, Dogman Frightening Encounters Volume 1, 2, and 3, the audiobook versions. They were written and researched by Tom Lyons, narrated and produced by me, Jeffrey Nadolny. Those audiobooks are available on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, the links to which are also in the description as well. Now, everyone, I have taken far too much of your time. Let's get into today's second half. Shall we? All right, guys, how's everything going? I hope everyone is doing well. A couple things I'd like to discuss throughout this interview. First thing is I'm very excited. I've got an interview planned in the next day or two with a subscriber who his experiences are so terrifying that I've actually had a nightmare about his experiences. I've never had that happen before, but it was it was pretty crazy. The subscriber reached out to me. I hadn't heard from this person in quite a long time now. I'd say 9 months, maybe a year. And he said, "Hey, how are you? I hope you're well." I've tried to reach out to him a couple different times. So I decided what I'm going to do is, after this upload, I'm going to revisit his experiences and encounters. I'm going to narrate them, put them out tomorrow. And, you know, I've really had a few that have just really kind of, like I said, this is the only subscriber experiencer, Dogman story, minus my own, that I've had a nightmare about. One of the most frightening experiences would be the ambulance driver and passenger out in Connecticut. And then this person's experiences are above that to me, because it's just so outrageously terrifying. I'm excited about it. I'm really stoked because I honestly thought something bad had happened to this person, and I'm glad nothing did. So yeah, but I got a couple of hours of work ahead of me, and I'm going to do that right after I get done with this. Get on the phone with him also sometime later tonight and just get things worked out, whatever you want to say. So the second thing I want to talk about is a missing persons case. And I'll give you two guesses where. Nope. Yeah, West Virginia, you're absolutely right. This case, there is no... Last night we talked about one case from West Virginia. This case, there is no denying Dogman involvement in this. Just no denying it. Location fits, everything fits. I'll go through the location first and then share with you the experiences. So this experience, or missing persons, comes out of Berkeley County, West Virginia. Berkeley County, West Virginia is located in the Shenandoah Valley in the eastern panhandle region of West Virginia in the United States. The county is part of Hagerstown and Martinsburg, Maryland, West Virginia, metropolis statistical area. As of 2020 census, the county's population is 122,067, making it the second most populous of West Virginia's 55 counties, just behind Kanawha County. The city of Martinsburg is the county seat. The Shenandoah Valley, where this county is seated, is a geographic valley and cultural region of West Virginia and the eastern panhandle of West Virginia in the United States. The valley is bounded to the east by the Blue Ridge Mountains, to the west by the eastern front of the Ridge and Valley Appalachians, to the north by the Potomac River, and to the south by the James River. The cultural region covers a larger area that includes all of the valley plus the Virginia Highlands to the west and the Roanoke Valley to the south. It is geographically located within the Ridge and Valley Province and is a portion of the Great Appalachian Valley. We've had numerous accounts coming out of the Shenandoah area. Numerous accounts coming out of the Appalachian Valley. The Blue Ridge. The location for a missing persons right there just kind of spells trouble for me. But then when we get into the background of the person and the last of his whereabouts and everything, then it's pretty crazy. So let's get into that. Briefly, before we get into the information, pull out our trusty map right here. Mercer, Fayette, which we talked about last night or today, Pocahontas, and Berkeley. Follow that line. That's the magic hotspot, isn't it? These things travel. Here's the news article, most recent news article. Martinsburg, West Virginia. After many searches during the past several months, the family of Martinsburg residents, Derek McCain, has reported him missing. McCain's stepmother, Denise McCain, said Wednesday that she and other family members have reason to believe that Derek may have been a victim of a crime. "We just want him found," McCain said. McCain said her stepson has strawberry blonde hair, a stocky build, is about 5 feet 6 inches tall, has a star tattoo on his left hand in addition to tattoos near each eye, McCain said. McCain said her stepson would have turned 33 years old on October 14th, and until last year had never failed to make contact with the family at that time. He has never missed his birthday, McCain says. McCain was last seen at the end of July or the 1st of August, she says. Anyone with information about Derek McCain's whereabouts can contact Berkeley County Sheriff's Office at 304-267-7000. Here's the real info that, after reading this, looking at the location, I really thought to myself, there's no question in my mind that this guy was lost to a dogman or a Sasquatch or werewolf. It's funny now people using werewolf, isn't that? I mean, for those of you who don't that have been with the channel for a while, Dogman and Bigfoot were the only things talked about until Victor came on my channel. And then he had brought up the word werewolf, and people kind of balked or made fun of him and me. But just funny that people use that word now. Derek Quaid McCain, also known as Ghost, vanished under mysterious circumstances sometime in July of 2020 in Martinsburg, Berkeley County, West Virginia. When he was almost 33 years old, it is suspected that McCain may have encountered foul play. McCain also suffers from drug addiction and could have gotten into a dangerous predicament. His exact missing date is unknown, but his family believes he was last seen sometime around the end of July of 2020 or the beginning of August of 2020. McCain always spent his birthday with his family. Because he did not contact his family on his birthday, August 14th, they knew he was missing and in danger. So it likely he had vanished before the 14th of August in 2020. But sometime after July 25th, 2020. Did I say 2022, guys? I apologize if I did. Please keep on the lookout for McCain, especially if you are a local to the Berkeley County. His physical description is as follows: height 5'6", weight 130, race Caucasian, eye color green, hair red/strawberry blonde, build stocky. What is mysterious about this case is that McCain always kept in close contact with his immediate family, but they have not heard anything since July of 2020. They are desperately seeking answers. McCain's mother and stepmother have traveled by foot searching for him and asking passerbys if they had seen him. They have also hung up many posters. Other searches by law enforcement have taken place, but McCain was not located. Described by his loved ones as a friendly man who never knew a stranger, McCain has a history of working labor jobs. He loved to fish. I'll share a photo of him right now. This is a picture of Derek McCain. Derek McCain fits the description or the narrative that the media has painted for this guy. They mention jail, they mention addiction, they mention this, they mention that, just to really humiliate this guy and his family. I don't know if that's why they do it, out of humiliation or what. It's disgusting. You know, there are crimes that are committed, such heinous crimes that are committed, that I could see a Dogman ripping someone apart that had committed these crimes. But addiction is not a crime. And, you know, we live in 2022, where addiction, in the majority of the addiction nowadays, especially down in that region, in the West Virginia area, the Appalachian area, the hillbilly heroin is caused by the pharmaceuticals. By pharmaceutical, big pharma. And yet the media paints these people as just trash. Worthless trash, throw them away. Who cares that they're missing? Even though they're saying, we need your help. But he's been in prison, or he's been in trouble with the law in jail for theft, petty theft. But he's got an addiction. Oh no. Well, guess what? I guess Derek doesn't matter because he's got an addiction, right? Screw him. better off without him. But when people read these media reports, there are people out there that think that. People that are very close-minded. They may be good people, but they're very close-minded. Addiction is a disease, and it does not... People shouldn't be labeled. They're missing. This guy's missing for almost 2 years in a location that is prime for Dogman. Prime. And the media wants to lie to us. It's bullshit, guys. It's bullshit, and I'm not taking it anymore. I can't. I have a pile of freaking papers. I bought a filing cabinet a couple months back. And I organized all my subscriber encounters. And then the alphabetically, A to Z. Even though there's no Z. But you know what I'm talking about. State to state. Worldwide. Locations unknown. And then I made a spot for a couple other things. But the largest spot in that filing cabinet is unknown animal attacks and bizarre disappearances and cover-ups. 2 years of this. I've been doing this. Talking about it. And it's twisting me up, man. It's really making me mad now. You know, really quick. When I talk about the Tennessee, County, Tennessee, and I slip something in about Sheriff Armando Fuentes, and I call him Tutu or Pink Tutu. This is who Tony Aaron's and Amber Miller's families have to count on to find the cause of their family's death. Their family members' death, their loved ones' death, these guys. Can you imagine that? How friggin' bizarre. How bizarre. Alright, like I said, I'm going to be working on this amazingly terrifying. It's so terrifying, man. I swear on everything that is holy to me. My daughters, I won't swear on them, but I swear on everything that is holy to me. That the experiences I'm going to share with you tomorrow gave me nightmares. I don't know if it was before. I can't remember if it was before I talked to him or after. But either way, I got nightmares from it. So, anyway. Whew. Gotta calm down a little. Sorry. It's just really, it drives me nuts. Please practice kindness. May the Great Spirit watch over us, and may He guide us down that path that we call life. And the reason why I say please practice kindness is because I think for those people that are missing and those people that are attacked by these mysterious causes, unidentified animals, I think practicing kindness in their honor is something that I can do to remember them by, or, so with that, have a good one.